ridiculous. Yeah,
But
you should watch the Washington episode, because in that I go into Grand Coulee Dam. I talk about the stuff they were finding in the caves of that waterfall. There's just a little bit of material there that makes you question it. And again, the time frames. Not to mention, there are many maps that show all of Washington was a giant lake, and that Native American cultures. This is in my Washington video. I talk about this, that there was a giant serpent that lived in the lake and ate a bunch of Indians, and that they feared this serpent, and that they went to war with this giant serpent like Loch Ness that lived in a giant lake that covered the Scablands.
so is that why they were in such a? Because I mean, they seem to have killed a lot of Indians. Is this part of the reason? Were the Indians like not going along with the thing, or I mean,
Yeah.
not only just killed them, they like really made a concerted effort to destroy their history and their culture and their language and their oral traditions. Like, really, that seems to be ultimately was probably a higher priority than killing them, because they could have just killed them. It's almost like they wanted us still around, but spreading their same misinformation.
It goes back to what Graham was saying earlier about the ether and the unity of all things. Despite these cultures, being at odds with each other sometimes, and territorial disputes and whatever, most of them held the same, quote, religious background or understanding, that we lived on a living thing, that we were tied to it. It was tied to us. It was this completely circular, beautiful system, that there was no confusion. And that, the industrious white man with its slave population essentially has come in, and we want all this as a big land resource grab, is what most of it was a resource grab. Minerals, water, many things, subterranean. I talk a lot about that all the military bases are connected with these ancient subterranean systems that all these cultures were well aware of, and that many of them knew that every once in a while things on the surface get pretty shaky, and that you have to go underground, whether it's floods or, volcanic events or what have you.